before I go away for a few days, I thought I'd quick do a video tour of my little eco garden. That's my parents, my mum's, that's not me. So, a bit about compost. This was grown in compost. It's a bit dug out because I was just trying to see what's going on. Not a lot for some reason, I don't understand why. So that's a potato, or should be. So I started that about 2 months ago. This is about a month ago in vermicompost, which is made from worm castings. I'll show you that shortly. So yeah, vermicompost is meant to be more potent, and obviously you can clearly see that's planted a month behind, and it's double the size. So trying onions, but that's not going that great. I didn't really look into it that much. I think I've planted one too deep because it's just kind of disappeared. So with these little bits are just kind of seeds of something growing. I'm not sure what they are, so I keep pulling them out because they're not meant to be near. But that will decompose back into the compost and just help further, hopefully. They might keep growing through and through. It's not a problem. I'll just keep picking them out. So yeah, these are my potatoes. That's how I'll get a different view. See how tall they are, so I can. So I've got no drainage currently, so I just have to monitor the water levels myself and just be really careful. But yeah, I'm just trying to capture how tall they are now. When I come back in a few days, this should be maybe up to that lid. We'll see. We'll use that as a gauge. So that's my potatoes. I'll show you the ants and the vermery next, I think. So we've got a patch grown here, but we planted, what was it called? Something bees, they're like bee bombs, I think they're called. It's just a bunch of different seeds mixed together, so you just kind of don't know what you're getting. So this is my mum's doing. I have no idea what any of this is. Not a clue. And that's my compost pile, very small. I shall climb over it. Oh. It's a bit of a mess around here. And in here, got my blender for making worm food. And funny enough, there's also tools, so I've got to be careful not to drop the tools on anything. Kill all the worms. Right, these are my ants, which I've got another channel for this. A quick update where they are. I moved some soil into there, hoping that they'd obviously find their way through and back to tell the others. I'm just trying to see where the queen is. I'm only on one time zoom. Let me zoom in a bit more. Let's go for 3. Where's the queen? You can't miss her. There she is. So this is a recent thing. I've got a box down there of more ants trying to come through, basically. Well, we dug up a nest. So the nest is in there, but most of them have come through. That's why the queen's here. So I'm hoping that means the rest of the colony will follow. Fingers crossed. Let's go zoom out a bit now. And I'll show you. There's one that's going to fall off, isn't it? Could have gone Pete Tong. Thankfully it didn't. Let me zoom out again. Somewhere in here are some worms. These are compost worms. They make vermicompost. Oh, do you see them? Let me zoom in again. Oh, I thought I saw something. Let's go a bit deeper. Oh, there's a couple there. You tend to sometimes find a cluster of them. I'm looking for a cluster. See, because this is where the compost is. Like basically, they can chew through a lot of things really. So I can recycle my cardboard, paper, kitchen scraps. and turn that into very powerful compost, as you've seen. So that's quite handy. But these guys will breed, and if I'm correct, in 2 years I'm going to have, no, in 2 years or 1 year, I can't remember, I'm going to have a ton of worms, eating a ton of, well, this stuff a day. So I'm not sure that's going to be a challenge. So that's my wormery, and then let me zoom out again. I'll leave that there for now, I'll come back later. This is me with my parents. But they're quite pretty, I keep pruning them. Although I was saying that some needs a bit of pruning, but still very pretty, look. And we've got, oh, it's grown even more. We've got a little tomato plant growing here. Keep shooting up by the day. So soon we'll have to put a vine into whatever it's called, to keep it growing where we want it to grow. Need to do some pruning by the looks of it. What's going on? No, they're just not come out yet. Oh, lovely. That'd be nice. A cluster of potential flowers. I tend to pick off the dead stuff and put it back in the bottom so it decomposes back into the soil. Is that a fag? How did that get there? Whoops. This is all my, well, the tomato's mine, but this is all my mum. Everything looks very nice, especially in this year, this weather. Everything's growing very nicely. Got some stuff growing over here, but again, that's my mum, so I'm not sure what any of that stuff is. This was where the ant nest was. I pulled that soil out. That's fresh soil, well, compost. And obviously all the soil that was in this flower bed is now in that, if I can zoom far enough, in that box. Right. Oh, didn't see that pigeon. No, it's gone. So we've got a mix here. So let's see, we've got, these are some peppers. My dad's trimmed the hedge, that's what these are. But I figured as they dry out, create mulch, that's why I've not taken them off. Oh, what's that? Again, that's just hedge clippings. So I think these were tomatoes. Tomatoes, I should say. Again, hedge clippings. That's an apple, or apple tree. So that'll take a while to grow. It's not going to be here in time soon. Oh, there's an ant on there. Hey, buddy. Do you want to join my colony? Oh, got him. We'll go take him to the. I'll take him in a sec. But meanwhile, more peppers, but it looks like a tomato growing in the middle of that for some reason. Must have been a tomato seed in the soil when we did it. And these are tomatoes as well. I'm trying to keep an eye on this ant, make sure he's still here. Yeah, I still got him. Still wandering around. Right. Yeah, these tomatoes, and that's pretty much the garden tour. I haven't got much grown yet because I'm quite new to this, and I'd rather focus on a few things, learn how to grow them, perfect that, and then start other things rather than try and grow 10 different things and screw it all up. So that's the end of the tour. I'll go take this ant into the shed. Where's he gone? Running over my fingers. Right. See you later.